Welcome to another episode of Adventofcode with Nighty. It's December 1st and we're gonna solve part 1 of the first riddle. For our challenge we have a dial and we have a list of instructions on how to rotate it. For example, L10 means we have to rotate 10 to the left. R5 means we have to rotate 5 to the right. And our actual password is the number of times the dial points to 0. Alright, this is our actual input file, which has 40,036 rotations. Next, I created a separate file where I just read this input and turn it into an array where each element is one rotation. Now we have to turn these rotation instructions into something more computer understandable. Basically, L is negative and R is positive, so if the first letter is a L, we put a minus in front of it. So for example, L49 turns into minus 49. My approach for this puzzle was to take the array of rotations, then transform it into an array of positions after these very rotations, and then just count the positions that correspond to 0. Our starting position is given in the puzzle, which is 50. So for example, for our first position, we take 50, then add minus 49, our first rotation, and we end up at position 1. Now we store this position in our current position variable. I know it's not the cleanest functional programming style, but I think there's no other way for doing this. Now the problem with our positions array is that it also can contain values outside of the dial range, which is 0 to 99. To solve this, we can just divide by 100 and then take a look on what is left. For example, if we divide 300 by 100, there's nothing left, so this would correspond to a 0 on the dial. And now we filter out all values that do not correspond to a 0, and then we just count what is left, and that's it. Yeah, I guess part 1 wasn't that challenging. But if you still think you have better code, let me know in the comments whether it's maybe cleaner code or it's better performing. And if you don't want to miss the rest of Adventofcode with Nighty, hit follow and see you next time.